We're getting hit pretty hard right here in the metro right now on this first alert weather day by some heavy snow. And this is also stretching back into other parts of southeastern North Dakota on the latest radar map here, and all the way back up toward Minot and north central parts of North Dakota. We've got no travel advised in that area with lots of snow covered roads around the region where it's falling. Highway 2, kind of the cutoff here now for snowfall. If you're north and east of that, it's looking a lot quieter for you this morning. It's a much different story. So let's take a look at some of our heavier bands. Edgeley, this deep blue area, we've got some heavy snow happening there, a little bit just north of Lemoore, and then back north of Lidgerwood in parts of Sargent, Ransom, and western parts of Richland County, some heavy snow. And of course, this band here I was just talking about in the Fargo-Moorhead metro area, but also through much of Cass and Clay counties. We're seeing this dark blue on the map. Fargo right in the thick of it, back to West Fargo, up to Harwood, and into south parts of the metro too. And this is making its way south and east. So Sabin, back over to Barnesville, you're going to see that heavier snow push in as this moves through as well. So again, a heavy bout of snow affecting the FM metro all the way back into central parts of Cass County and into Becker County, or rather Barnes County as well. It is going to be eventually moving into parts of Becker. And so we're looking at some of those areas we were thinking getting the heavy snow. Southeastern North Dakota, west central Minnesota. It's been dropping a little bit south, the system overall. So Devil's Lake has had some good snow, but it's starting to quiet down at this point. So that's an area where we'll likely see a little bit less. Same thing with Grand Forks. The National Weather Service has changed your winter storm warning and downgraded you to a winter weather advisory in Grand Forks County because we're not seeing as much snow there. Here's a look at that heavy snow coming down in Fargo right now. You can see it's really starting to fall in our view in the south end of town at Luther Family Ford. And in Fargo, 15 degrees. We're looking at that snow again in the metro. Grand Forks is only at 9. We've got snow in Jamestown, in Fergus Falls, Devil's Lake, all reporting snow. Bemidji, the one exception here on our list, at 5 degrees and just mostly cloudy. So here's a look at our planner for Fargo. Expect more of this as the morning goes along. We've got snow falling through the morning and even into part of the afternoon before we start to see it taper off. This is for Fargo. If you're farther north and west, it'll end sooner for you. If you're farther south and east, it'll linger a little bit longer in those areas. And temperatures are either going to hold steady or actually dip through the day. One other thing to point out, the wind is going to be brisk. We're going to have wind out of the east, turning northeast, or turning north rather, and we'll have some wind speeds into the teens, gusts into the 20s. That's enough to cause some drifting, a little blowing snow and low visibility, but not necessarily blizzard conditions. So that's the good thing here. Still have to watch out for it. And the heavy snow is going to cause its own problems on its own. And here's your alerts. Winter weather, or winter storm warning rather, in red. Devil's Lake is included in this. Again, some parts of northeastern North Dakota have been downgraded to an advisory. Fargo in the warning. And this lasts into this evening. So be prepared to have that weather be impactful throughout the day today. Even after the snow ends, we'll still have a little bit of drifting today. And I'll have more on that coming up in your hour-by-hour planner, let you know what to expect and how the weekend is shaping up.
Yeah, some nasty conditions out there. Lisa, thank you this morning. And we have some breaking news regarding our weather coverage this morning. The North Dakota Department of Transportation has just issued a travel alert for Benson, Cavalier, Eddy, Foster, Nelson, Pierce, Ramsey, Rolette, Towner, and Wells County. That just came in at the top of the hour. They're saying that conditions can change quickly and they could prove dangerous on the roads. We'll have more on the road conditions in about 20 minutes right here on the Valley today. And the forecast for rough weather today prompted dozens of schools to either cancel class or move to virtual learning. Our last count was nearly 50. More keep coming in as the morning goes on. Closings include Fargo, NDSU, MSUM, NDSCS in Wahpeton, also Jamestown, Valley City, and the Fergus Falls districts. Moorhead, West Fargo, and DGF are among those going virtual today. There are dozens of other districts across the valley that are changing their schedules. Keep track of the very latest on air at the bottom of your screen, online, and on that free VNL News app.